Bonjour à tous. Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about the difference between electronic textbooks and paper textbooks.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out.
The first difference is electronic textbooks are, of course, no paperless. So the main thing I would recommend this is if you have an iPad, especially the iPad with an Apple Pencil, I would highly recommend then you switch over to an online textbook platform. Some advantages are you don't have to lug those huge heavy textbooks around. You have all your materials wherever you go. You can more easily write and highlight and things on your iPad device. So those are some of the advantages of an electronic textbook. Now the advantages of a paper textbook is that there is a resale value. Once you buy it, you can sell it again, which you cannot do with electronic textbooks. With electronic textbooks, you either buy a license forever or for just 1 year, and that money is just gone. So if you want resale value, you can get a paper textbook. Another advantage of a paper textbook is that it's less strained, like your eyes are less strained. So some things to keep in mind is how you want your college educational life to go. Some people love stationery, and so for people who love stationery, paper textbooks is the way to go. They can use tons of different types of pens to annotate, tons of types of highlighters to highlight. Whereas if you want something more simple and you're someone that loses a lot of things, maybe if you just have your iPad and Apple Pencil, and maybe if you get like a keyboard for it with the smart connector, you'll have everything in one place. So hopefully you won't lose your iPad and Apple Pencil. And if you have everything in one place, like you're more likely to get better grades and stuff like that. If you're not very good at managing lots of books and lots of notebooks and things like that. Further, on an Apple Pencil, you can also take notes on it with apps like Notability and GoodNotes, and so you're saving paper in that way too, because every class will probably require you to have a spiral. So if you're taking around at least 40 classes in college, that's like at the minimum 30 spirals. So if you want to save paper on spirals, save money, have to not carry this around, then you could also consider that. But then paper is better because paper, you're more likely to memorize the information. So the only way this would work is if you get an Apple Pencil and then write the stuff on the iPad. You're more likely to retain information than typing on a laptop or something. That's why they recommend you get a paper notebook instead of writing your notes on your laptop, which the laptop is the #1 priority in college. If you're deciding between iPad and laptop, get the laptop, and preferably get a Mac, because 80% of colleges have support for Macs, but there's so many different types of Windows computers that support for Windows is much more difficult, and most college students get a Mac. So if you're deciding between a computer and iPad, get a computer, preferably a Mac. If you have the budget to get an iPad, then get an iPad and an Apple Pencil, and if you can spend more, then get a keyboard too. So then you'll have two devices that are capable of all the needs you have in college. Also, we'll do a little bit of an electronic thing. If you're just a basic student that just needs to do assignments, basic browsing, casual, the MacBook Air is fine. But if you're going to do any type of heavy load tasks, like lots of Zoom meetings or something like that, the MacBook Air has major thermal issues, so it'll be super hot and it'll start slowing down. If by any chance you are doing more than the basics, you should get a MacBook Pro, the base model, which starts at $1,300, I think, or $1,400. But with a student discount, it gets $100 less, and it would be a better deal than the MacBook Air because of the better thermals. If you do like little bits of gaming, definitely get the MacBook Pro, even though the base model has an older processor and some things that are older than the MacBook Air. Even though it's older, it's still more efficient and faster than the MacBook Air because of thermals. So those are some things you really want to consider. If you're doing any type of video editing, you might want to get the 1800 one because it has, faster processor, better speakers, more fans for thermals, more vents, things like that. Things that Apple doesn't advertise that it has these things. I'll leave a tech video about the differences between the base and the $1,800 MacBook Pro models. But definitely, if you're doing anything more than base, get the MacBook Pro 13-inch. If you're doing intensive gaming and video editing, maybe get the 16-inch one because it has a graphics card. But not a ton of people need that. You might be able to get along with the eGPU. So yeah, so this was just a brief tangent on electronics. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to get notified when I post another video. I think that it's closer to college application time, so like when I think college apps open in August, so I'll probably do a video in July or August where you talk about the college application process, and in the meantime we'll be talking about different other topics. So I hope you guys like this video, and see you in the next one. Au revoir.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out.